Hi guys, my name is Mckenna and I am your Monday spot here on the channel 7 Fandom Addicts. This week's theme on SFA is music. So I decided that for this week's theme I would just talk to you guys and tell you a few of my favorite artists and a few of my favorite songs by them. So sorry if this might be a little bit boring, but like, music is something that is super important to me and I absolutely love music, and I know like everybody says that. Like, I don't think there's a single person out there that doesn't like some form of music. It's really special to me because it's helped me through a lot of things, because music can just make you feel something and it can make you feel emotions that you can't get from anywhere else. There are things that I can only feel through music, and it's kind of hard to explain through words, and you probably won't understand unless you've felt this yourself. And a lot of the times, it's not even the words that make you feel something, it's just the overall sound of the music. Like, there are so many instrumental songs that I listen to that can just like reach my soul. I don't know if that came across the way that I wanted it to sound, but that's why I love music. Okay, so the first artist, she is super— can I fix this? Because this has been off for like 2 videos. So the first artist is really popular right now, and that is Miss Ariana Grande. Growing up, I watched Victorious, I watched Sam and Cat. I loved her character, I thought she was a great actress. Then Ariana started releasing music, and I was like, oh wow, this is some bopping music. But like, I only ever listened to like the radio songs and like the singles. I never really listened to like the full albums or anything. I just listened to like what was popular, and I was like, wow, this girl can belt. And then she released her album Sweetener, and I saw people posting about this album everywhere. I saw people talking about it at school, like it was just all over, like it would not get out of my face. So then I was like, let's give this album a listen, maybe it's good. And I started listening to it, and you know, half of the songs are good. So yeah, I think Sweetener is probably Ariana's most controversial album because a lot of people don't like many of the songs on it. I kind of agree. Like, there are a lot of songs on there that like they're not for me. Okay, art is subjective and everybody has different opinions. Anyways, a few of my favorite songs from the Sweetener album were Sweetener, Successful, and Good Night and Go. Also REM, but like REM is probably like my least favorite out of my favorites on the album, if that makes sense. And then just earlier this week, Ariana released her newest album, Thank You Next. This album is a bop, okay? This is the best collective album that I have ever heard in my life. There is not a single song on this album that I dislike. But anyways, there's only like 12 songs on the album, so I just listed the songs in order from my least favorite to my favorite. So starting at least favorite, we have Bad Idea. This song just felt like super filler to me, and there wasn't much to it. And it didn't really click for me. It didn't make me feel anything. I can still bop to it. Like, I still like the song, but this is the one song on the album that I will skip if it comes up in a playlist and I'm just not feeling it, I will skip it, so. Then we have In My Head, we have Bloodline. Now I wanted to put Bloodline higher up on this list, but every single song on this album is just so good, it was really hard ranking the middle songs. Above Bloodline, we have Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored. Such a coinky-dink, but I happen to have all 4 of the singles in a row here. So above Break Up With Your Girlfriend, I'm Bored, we have 7 Rings, then Thank You Next, which I love Thank You Next so much, I'm still not tired of it, okay? I don't know how. Above Thank You Next, we have Imagine. I love Imagine so much, it's not even how it goes, but I love that song so much, it is so good. And at first, I hated Imagine. The first time I listened to it, I was like, this song is disgusting, it is gross, I never want to hear it again in my life. But then I listened to it again when this album came out, and then I fell in love with the song. It's my favorite out of all the singles. Above Imagine, we have Makeup. I feel like most people don't really love this song, but I personally really like it. Now these next 4 songs were super hard to rank, but in 4th place we have NASA. NASA! I love this song. When I initially listened to this album, NASA was definitely my favorite song, but then after listening to it all again, I realized that NASA, I loved the song, but it didn't like click with anything in me. Like, it didn't make me feel anything, while the top 3 songs on this list made me feel like a lot of emotions, and I really connected with them, and that's why I placed NASA below. So in 3rd place, which again, I want to put the song higher, but I can't, we have Ghosting. Oh my gosh, this song, it touches my soul. Like, the first time I heard this album, I was in class, and one of my friends was just like, hey, I have Ariana's album, listen to it with me, and I was like, okay. So we both listened to it, and I like ranked it. Like, I didn't rank it, but I rated each song like out of 10. Ghosting was so powerful. I like wasn't even listening to the lyrics at all, had no idea what she was saying. I didn't even know what the song was about, but I was focusing on the feel of the song, and the song just made me feel like I wanted to cry. In 2nd place, we have Needy. I feel like Needy is most people's favorite song off this album. Most people really love this song, and I do too, because it's so relatable, and I really truly relate to the lyrics. I feel like the lyrics of this song totally describe my life. Like, I'm that one person that gets super duper attached to people, and like just like friends. Like, I get super attached to my friends. I like crave attention from them, and sometimes it's hard for me to like leave them alone, because it's like I want to like feel needed by them and wanted by them, and I feel like that is kind of what like pushes a lot of people away from me, is the fact that I do get too attached. It's something that I kind of need to learn to control. And then, of course, number 1 is Fake Smile. I relate to this song, again, a lot, because my whole life, like, I've generally been, like, a very happy person, and at school, like, in my friend groups, I'm normally the happy, more positive one, and I'm not generally a sad person. And because of that, and also because I do YouTube, I sometimes just have to like fake like I'm happy, and I have to put on a fake smile, even though behind the camera, behind the scenes, and on the inside, like, I'm actually really sad. Oh my gosh, I literally spent like 13 minutes talking about Ariana Grande. Like, this video is gonna be so long, and I'm truly sorry. 2nd artist, we have Billie Eilish. And to be honest, I didn't really start listening to Billie Eilish until quite recently. Well, that's a lie. I actually first started listening to her when she released Ocean Eyes, because back when Musical.ly was a thing, people would always post videos of them like with their eyes closed, and then like slow motion opening up the eyes to these like beautiful blue ocean eyes, to the song Ocean Eyes, and it made me feel really jealous and sad, because I was like, I want blue eyes, at least green eyes, like I just want cool eyes. But then, you know, I just realized that brown eyes are actually really pretty, and I actually really love brown eyes now. So, some of my favorite Billie Eilish songs are I Don't Wanna Be You Anymore, Copycat, Watch, Hostage, Bellyache, and of course, Bury a Friend. And now I actually have some really exciting news involving Billie, and that is I just bought tickets to go see her live in concert on June 1st in Vancouver. I am super excited to go see her. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, literally 2 weeks ago, I wasn't that big of a fan of Billie, but now I'm like a pretty big fan of her. Fun story, I had to skip the first 10 minutes of my math class to buy Billie Eilish tickets. And it's super cool because there's so many people that I'm friends with who are going to this show. I think only like 4 people that I'm actually friends with are going to the show. So we're all gonna go together. And then there's like, I think there's like 3 or 4 other people that I know are going to the show, but like I'm not like friends with them or anything. I know them. Okay, I'm gonna keep this next artist short because I have little to no space left on my SD card, but the last artist is Troye Sivan. Oh my gosh, I love Troye so much. I started listening to him a little bit back when he released his album Blue Neighborhood, and the main 2 songs I listened to were Youth and Wild. Those were basically the only 2 I actually listened to. I didn't start listening to him again until I was on YouTube one day. I'm pretty sure I was just in some random playlist about like aesthetic songs or whatever, and then I came across the song Animal from his album Bloom. Oh my gosh, guys, I fell in love with this song. This song is so beautiful. I can't even describe it. Like, it's just such an experience, and it's so beautiful, and it's one of those songs that you just get that like late night drive vibe from, and I absolutely love songs that give you that vibe because it makes me want to drive late at night. It just does. Or like as the sun's setting, like yes, like oh my gosh, I love it. So I've been listening to that song for like a year now, and I've been playing it like on repeat for the past year, and I'm still not sick and tired of it. Like I still love this song. And then about a month ago, my one friend, the same one who like showed me the Ariana Grande album, was all like, I feel like you'd really like Troye Sivan. You should listen to him more. And I was like, okay. So I started listening to him more, and I kind of got obsessed. A couple of my favorite Troye Sivan songs are My, Animal, of course. We have 17, Postcard, and then, of course, Youth and Wild. So anyways, guys, those were a few of my current favorite artists and a few of my favorite songs by them. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, even though it was really long and I talked a lot and like, it was probably too long. You guys probably got bored. Probably half of you stopped watching by now. But for those of you who are still watching, I love you! Tell me down below in the comments if you love any of these artists and which of these songs you listen to. If you have heard the Thank You Next album, tell me your ranking of all the songs in the description, the comment section, not the description, because I would love to know. Make sure you go check out all of the other girls on this channel. We all have personal channels, and we all have, most of us have public Instagrams that you can follow, so all that is below in the description, as long as they link to our other channel, 7 OUAT Addicts, if you are interested in the Once Upon a Time fandom. And we also have other links like to our Redbubble and our Amino and all that good stuff. So again, thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see all of you guys next Monday. Peace out. I love you all. Bye!